So in this week's video, we're reviewing how to solve critical path questions using the network diagram so you can pass your CAPM and PMP exam on your first try. Now before we get started, my name is Alvin and I'm here to help you pass your CAPM exam on your first try. So if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon, and smash that like button so you're notified when my next video comes out. And don't forget to download your exclusive free workbook of 100 practice questions over at alvinthepm.com/ebook. So in last week's video, we reviewed how to create a network diagram using the information presented in the table, which lists the activities, predecessors, and durations. So in today's video, we'll figure out what exactly is the critical path for this network diagram. Now, when I was studying for my CAPM exam, understanding the critical path was challenging for me because I wasn't quite sure what approach to use. But let me tell you, these questions are actually pretty fun and really easy to solve on your exam. In a way, these are brownie points that you definitely don't want to miss on your CAPM and PMP exam. But first, let's go over the basics of what the critical path is. First and foremost, the critical path is the longest sequence of activities to complete a project. These critical path activities are very important because if any activities on the critical path is delayed, then the entire project becomes delayed. So if you know the critical path, then you can calculate how long your entire project will take. And once you determine your critical path activities, then you can figure out which are the most important deadlines that your team needs to meet. Now typically, in real-life situations, the critical path is calculated automatically by our project management software. So as an exam tip, make sure that you can calculate and determine what is the critical path if you're given a network diagram or a table of activities. Now let me share with you my simple 3-step process so you can answer these questions correctly on your CAPM and PMP exam. The first step I follow is that I write down all possible sequences that occur within the network diagram. Now this is the fun part, since you'll be tracing along the diagram and solving a puzzle. So for example, path 1 could be A, B, and C. The second step is to calculate how long each sequence takes. And once you know the duration for all sequences, then you can calculate the critical path. Sounds pretty straightforward and simple enough, right? I want you to pause the video and using our example network diagram from last week, calculate the critical path using my 3-step process. Come back once you've solved it and let's compare answers. So how many paths are there through this network diagram? There are actually a total of 4 paths, and we'll go through each one in detail. The first path is A, B, and E. The second path is A, B, F, and H. The third path is C, D, F, and H. And the fourth path is C, D, G, and H. Let's now calculate the durations for each of these paths. For the first path, summing up its activities duration, we calculate that its duration is 14 days. The second path is 19 days. The third path is 18 days. And the last path takes 21 days to complete. Now, since the critical path is the longest sequence of tasks to complete a project, this must mean that path 4 is the critical path since it has the longest duration of 21 days. So nice job with figuring this out. Keep up the great work because this just means that you're one step closer to passing your CAPM exam and PMP exam and becoming certified in project management. So as a quick refresher, if you have a critical path question on your exam, make sure you first figure out what are all the sequences within your network diagram. Determine how long each sequence takes, and then calculate the critical path. Sounds really straightforward and easy, right? Trust me, I know you can do this, and you'll ace these questions on the day of your exam. So make sure you subscribe to my channel because in next week's video, we're going to cover several practice questions on the critical path so that you can gain the confidence that you need to pass your CAPM and PMP exam on your first try. And you definitely don't want to miss it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and share this with a friend. Until next time, I'm Alvin the PM, helping you become certified in project management, and I'll see you in next week's video.